Hello everybody, it's Techno here, and today I'm going to show you both methods of finding Dratini in Pokémon FireRed and LeafGreen. We're going to start off by visiting Celadon City, and at first you're going to need an item called the coin case. If you don't have that, check the description for a link to the guide on its location. With that in hand, from the Pokemon Center in Celadon City, make your way to the Celadon Game Corner. We're going to go first inside the very large building on the left side, and you can earn coins in here, which is a currency exclusive to the Game Corner, by either paying for them outright at the front desk at an exchange rate of 500 coins per 10,000 Pokédollars. It's very expensive. Or you can earn them by testing your luck at the Game Corner slots. I don't recommend that method. I recommend just paying for them outright. Now, once you have enough coins, which I'll explain what enough is in just a second, visit the small building and speak to the sales clerk in the middle over here. You'll see that she is selling Dratini here, and its price varies depending on the version you're playing. If you're playing FireRed, it's going to cost 2,800 coins, which is the equivalent of 56,000 Pokédollars. If you're playing LeafGreen, she's going to sell it at 4,600 coins, which is the equivalent of 92,000 Pokédollars. So either way, it's very expensive, but for some reason, it's significantly more expensive in LeafGreen. Anyways, you could buy a Dratini that way, or you can test your luck in another way. And that way is the Safari Zone. So first, you want to visit Fuchsia City. If you don't want to spend all that money in Celadon, this is the best alternate. This is the only alternate. You're going to need a Pokemon that you can use Cut outside of battle, like Meowth here. And if you have that, then you're also going to need the item called the Super Rod, which you can get by checking the description for a link to the guide on its location as well. With a Super Rod and Cut, you can make your way from the Pokemon Center up, cut through the 2 sets of trees over here, and go inside the Safari Zone. Once you're inside, at the cost of 500 Pokédollars, this gentleman here will give you 30 Safari Balls, as well as 600 steps on the Safari Zone grounds. I don't recommend this method because I'm not a fan of the Safari Zone. I'm not a fan of the Game Corner either, but what can you do? Once you're inside the Safari Zone, you just want to make your way straight up to the nearest body of water, which is not far away, and you can go ahead and use your Super Rod in this water over and over and over again. Now, Dratini is found here at a 15% encounter rate. That's not that bad, but take into consideration that finding it is not the hard part. You're playing the Safari Zone, which means you have Safari Zone mechanics. If you want to learn more about that, you can also check the description for a link to the guide. It'll teach you everything you need to know about the Safari Zone, what bait and rock and ball does, and all that jazz. The best method, however, long story short, is to start off by throwing bait twice at the Dratini, and then alternate between throwing 3 Safari Balls and bait, and then 2 Safari Balls and then bait, and then alternate between those two. It's a little complicated, but if you have any questions, leave a comment in the video here, and I will try my best to guide you through it. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's how you find the Dragon Pokemon Dratini in Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen. And of course, if you're interested in more free of fluff video guides like this one, go ahead and click the playlist that's on screen now. I hope you enjoyed, and Techno's out.